Yo, what is going on everybody? It's your boy Sean786 back again with another video, guys. And today, guys, I know it's been a minute since I made one of these videos, but today, I'm going to be talking that shit. So hit that like button because this is how we roll. So today we're going to be talking about the Xbox Series consoles, talking about how they've been selling the past 6 months and what they've been doing, especially in 2022, leading up to this current generation. I remember when people were saying PlayStation will dominate 2-1, 3-1 when it comes out next generation, which we're in right now. I remember them podcasts, I remember them Twitters, the tweets as well that people were making. They were talking that shit. And we were saying, many of us Xbox guys, who do podcasts and do videos and, who's on social media. Us guys were saying that this is a smart move by Microsoft. Bringing that 2 consoles, breaking that entry barrier as low as possible. That $299 box in there. Just for the casuals. And at the start, guys, I know at the start the hardcore will come first. Us guys, we want that premium. We will pay the $499. But that's with everything, with mobile phones, cars, amplifiers, you name it. The hardcore TVs, the hardcore will be that day one. And that's what it is. That's what it's all about. Hardcore wants the premium stuff you did day one. But later on, to break that barrier, that entry barrier for casuals, who's not willing to pay that $500, who only plays that Madden, Call of Duties, FIFA games. These are the kind of gamers we're talking about. Who just plays them games out, just want to come into the next gen, that $299 barrier. But get into the main point of this video, guys. We're talking about the sales. Sales. I know for a fact, guys, many of you guys who listen to our videos, our podcast, if it's TTS and WBG, leading up to this generation, the amount of people, even in the first year in this generation, the amount of people were taking the piss out of the Series S, talking about, look how many Series S is on the stores right now. Best Buy, GameStop, Walmart, nobody wants this shit. The amount of tweets, we sent from people and podcasts and videos talking about the Series S was a mistake. That $299 was pointless. That was stupid by Microsoft. They should have made a Series X digital instead for $400 like the PlayStation. That's what they were talking about. And I remember this dude named Sony Prophet. This dude in 2021, especially in 2021, he used to love showing these VG charts numbers, love showing the sales comparison. PlayStation is beating the Xbox, all kinds of shit. As you can see on the screen, guys, so many. This guy was doing it on a weekly basis and that. But when it came to 2022, guys, his timeline changed, guys. Look at the screen, guys. Look at his timeline on Twitter. Not one VG charts, guys. Look at this shit. In 2021, he was talking that shit all day, every day. In 2022, because the Series console was whooping that big bitch PlayStation 5, nowhere to be seen, guys. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. The guy's got no heart. He's got no heart and he's mad. Look at this shit, guys. Crazy, man. And here's the latest VG charts, guys. This is what's happening. The Series console is whooping that big bitch PlayStation 5, and it's been happening for the past 6-7 months, guys. June seems to be locked down again. It seems like Series X and S has locked it down for June as well. And I don't care what people say, supply is not coming in, blah blah blah. The consoles are selling. People want the Xbox. People keep forgetting what Xbox has done in the past 4 or 5 years, buying studios and buying publishers, then buying Activision, Blizzard, ABK for $78 billion. And people notice that shit. People are seeing what Xbox is doing right now and how you playing your games. You're not stuck to the console only. Phone, tablets, PC browsers, you name it. Next TV boxes. Xbox is taking your games everywhere, basically. And that's what it's all about. Play your games anywhere and everywhere. Not stuck to the console, not sticking to the old traditional ways. And you see what the way PlayStation is moving right now. PlayStation is going the PC route as well. Slowly and slowly, they will go to the mobile route as well. I know they've done it back in the days and that, but they're going to take it to a different level. But the way Xbox is moving right now, people want the Xbox. I do not care. I do not care whatever you motherfuckers say. Straight up. There's not enough PlayStation 5s out there. Whose fault is that, you dumb bitches? Whose fault is that? We wasn't complaining in 2021 when the Series X was getting put into the server blades first. We know that shit. And PlayStation, when it came to the launch, they dedicated dedicated the PlayStation 5 launching in North America. Most of the stock went to North America. Xbox is the worldwide launch. Now guys, if this continues this year and next year the Activision deal gets done, deal is done, imagine what's gonna happen then. Just imagine guys, these guys gonna be running like bitches. You won't see none of this bullshit on the timeline anymore talking about sales, because a lot of these guys were confident about PlayStation dominating, destroying the Xbox. Xbox would not even win an MPD. We heard this shit. Would never beat PlayStation ever. These guys are living on the old, they're just living the dream. Living the dream from the PS4 generation and that. Straight up. But like he said, like many people say, when it comes to the new generation, it's a different ball game. A different ball game. This isn't the Xbox One generation anymore. This is the Series generation. And the game must change. And you won't like it. You guys may hate Xbox, continue to hate Xbox, even with their games. You won't even give credit to one of their games. Forza Motorsport. You coming after Forza Motorsport? Come on guys. Forza Motorsport, really? Really, Forza Motorsport? It destroys that dog shit GT7. Let's be honest, it fucking destroys it. Not even close anymore. And that's the game you're coming at? Really? Unbelievable guys. Look, 2022, fair plays guys. Microsoft hasn't dropped the first party games. Fair plays on that. You know, we got one coming this year, but when you're talking about big first party games, fair plays on that. But what the Series console is doing already, still outselling the big bitch PlayStation 5. A lot of people are noticing we're in a small bubble. When it comes to the console war, it's a small bubble and that. But around the world and that, people are noticing what Xbox is doing right now. The Series consoles, you have to take that L. You ponies have to take an L straight up. You were talking that shit. Nobody wants an Xbox, especially the Series S. The amount of tweets, videos you guys were making, the haters. You have to take this L. And then on top of that, what did these ponies try to do? The Series S. The Series S should be counted with the Series X. It should be a separate console. That's the cap out. That's what they said. They were talking that shit in 2021. I showed you the tweets. But when the Series S was selling, beating the big bitch PlayStation 5, what did it go to? Series S shouldn't count anymore. It should be separate. It's a separate console. It's unfair. It's unfair that it's beating the PlayStation 5, the beloved console. And that's why these guys are crying. Every narrative they created has been dying, is dead. Games would never go to the PC. PlayStation sticks to the old ways. You heard that shit from big PlayStation dudes as well. And they don't like it. They don't like when Xbox is doing something great. When Xbox does something positive, they will not give credit. They say PlayStation is the one that does everything. But it looks like PlayStation is following the footsteps of Xbox. Games to PC, put your games everywhere. Jim Ryan, shout out to Jim Ryan, aka the Lion King. He's talking that shit. And every state of play, every Sony showcase, they announced the game's going to the PC. Spider-Man was close to the chest. Very close to the chest, because that game sold 30+ million. They will never ever put that game on PC or keep that last. But when that shit got announced, people had a meltdown. And Miles Morales as well. Miles Morales, that yeah, it was hilarious. That was a great stream, and that watching that, even though that could be a good show, it could be a great show, but announcing the game go to PC destroys all of that show, because people are talking that shit. And that's because people were sticking, these ponies were sticking to their guns. And that the games would never go to the PC, especially certain titles would never go to the PC, man. It's just hilarious in that. And if the Series consoles continue to dominate throughout this year, oh, it's gonna be a lot of fun, guys. A lot of fun on that. Without a big first party IP, that shows the power of Xbox, what Xbox is doing, especially with Game Pass and investing into the studios. And this generation is going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to see how things play out throughout this generation. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, share this out, subscribe to your boy as well, and hit that bell icon to keep up to date with my content, because you know what time it is. It's time to talk that shit.
Ain't nothing but against the party.
Ah shit, you motherfuckers know what time is it. Hit that motherfucking like button, and you motherfucking ponies, hit that dislike button and get the fuck out of here, you soft motherfuckers. And ponies, Jim Ryan lied to you and pimped your bitch ass till the end of the west side. You motherfucking ponies know what to do. Walk down that street corner, twerk your motherfucking ass, Then put your bitch ass hands out and sell your bitch ass for those $70 games, you soft motherfuckers.